Lopez is comfortable moving on his back foot as well as coming forward. Valdez just loves to come forward. He's a warrior, but he wants to prove that he's more than that, as you mentioned, Tim.
Yes, he does. You know, Eddie Reynoso,
nice right hand to the body. Valdez is on the hunt once again.
You know, Eddie Reynoso, he said that, you know, he's been really working on his defense. You know, I thought he was going to show that against Gutierrez, but, you know, this last-minute replacement, Lopez, he had to change his style. You know.
Oh, there's another body shot from
Valdez can do it all.
Well, you can do both. I think we got to educate the people and let them know they're not mutually exclusive. It's not box or fight. You can pick your spots and know when to do both. And I think that's what Valdez is trying to do when he says he's trying to become more refined.
There's that right hand to the body once again. He brings it up to the chin. That's Oscar Valdez. There's levels to this game. We saw that in our co-main event with the victory from Carl Frampton over Tyler McCreary. We'll see if Lopez is able to make a better account of himself.
Pretty good combination right there from Lopez.
And that's exactly what we're seeing here in the early going of this fight.
Until you see Valdez having that IQ, he's going to break him down to the body, and he's going to meet him where he's going to be.
Allowing us to see exactly what Tim was illustrating in terms of the footwork and just... Oh, nice left hook! Drops Oscar Valdez in round 2!
4, 5, 6, 7. There we see a half hook, half uppercut landed right on the chin of Oscar Valdez. Valdez went down, and I think he got up a little too soon. He was still hurt for the remainder of that round. See, we didn't see the right hand initially, but then that half hook, half uppercut sat him on his pants. I think Adam Lopez got his respect right now from Oscar Valdez. Jab, jab, right hand, half hook, half upper. Valdez never saw it coming, and that's the shot that always
gets you. This is what happens. Too many defensive moves. Standing in place a little bit too long at mid-range.
There we see a half hook, half uppercut landed right on the chin of Oscar Valdez.
Of this scheduled 10-round fight. A world title eliminator, no less. Talk about rags to riches story. He wants to do what his father was unable to do.
He needs to close the distance on Lopez to get back in this fight. He's down.
It's early on in the fight, and that's the whole question is, will he take the 10 rounds to why it could become a dangerous fight? A taller fighter, skilled fighter who has good legs and length. And that's exactly why Lopez is doing what he's doing early on against Valdez, who's got a lot of adjustments to make. Psychologically, when you are set up to do something and all of a sudden, you know, you go from being ready to fight 8 weeks in camp.
And keep turning, he's turning Valdez.
Christina Puncher with us. What's going on with Eddie Reynoso in Valdez's corner?
Eddie Reynoso just telling his fighter to remain calm, and he wants him to be more cautious when he's committing.
Now, I understand being cautious after the offense gets off, but not during. Good shot right there.
Lopez once again coming in and catching Oscar Valdez. Take a look at that last hook here.
Overhead cam right here. Beautiful left hook in exchange. You see Lopez, he dropped his right hand when he was throwing a nice uppercut. Looking for Valdez, leaning forward. There he is, and he gets caught. Both guys land right there, but Valdez's left hook was a little bit harder. Here it is again. Raising blow right there from Valdez on Lopez, but a good shot.
Yeah, I think Valdez threw it a lot harder than it actually landed.
Take a look at that last hook here.
Overhead cam right here. Beautiful left hook in exchange.
To keep Valdez at bay.
Listen, we just missed a good sequence at the beginning of this round as a veteran fighter, and now we're back to a 50-50 affair. Good sequence from Adam Lopez.
Dre Lopez is sharp. He's sharp shooting. He's throwing feints.
We talked about the fact that Lopez comes from boxing lineage. His father was an Olympic silver medalist from Mexico. See the feints there from Lopez.
Beautiful. It made Valdez sit still just for a minute. He had to rethink his approach. And then he took a two-piece. He's sitting there.
Nice jab from Lopez once again, using his length.
A lot sharper and a lot smoother. Just like that.
Yeah, but he rolled with that. Lopez rolled with that right hand. He took some of the steam off that right hand.
The night that he passed away, and actually Adam Lopez sparred Dadashev in that camp. He's also sparred Ryan Garcia. He said that fight changed my outlook on life.
Yeah, he's doing what I thought he was going to do, at least up until this point. We sit across from a lot of fighters in our fighter meetings, Bernardo. They tell us a lot of things. In some cases, you see them trying to convince themselves. For some reason, I believed everything that Lopez told us yesterday, as well as Buddy McGirt, and he's putting on a good show right now.
Nice left to the liver there from Oscar Valdez. That's the best way to stop the legs of a young fighter.
Look, this is something that Valdez said that he wanted to stop doing. This is the reason why he got his jaw broken. Look at his mouth wide open as he lands.
Still a very close fight despite that knockdown for Lopez in the second round.
Valdez can't get over anxious. He's got to keep coming behind the jab. Then he can land those overhand rights and those body shots a lot more efficiently.
Valdez just missing, although he lands there with the jab. And you see the quick 1-2 from Lopez, who comes again with the right.
Yeah, he's taking advantage of those holes, those gaps in the defense of Valdez, trying to roll, dropping the opposite hand when he's shooting shots. And he's getting caught in between. Look at Lopez. See, Oscar headhunting. Oscar needs to dig down to the body. You can't hit the head, hit the body. That body will stay big.
Some fighters have said, when's Tim gonna close his mouth?
Huh? Close my mouth? I'm speaking of real, baby. Let's go.
All right, nice uppercut there from Lopez as Valdez is trying to close the gap.
That's the story of a fight unfolding.
Yes, sir. Christina Poncher is with Buddy McGirt in the corner.
Buddy, halfway through the biggest fight of your young pupil's career, how would you assess his performance so far?
I love the movement. I love the changing in levels. I love the step backs. I love the counters like that from Lopez. This kid coming out of nowhere. He looking nice right now. Take that play away and make this young man move to his right.
What did Buddy McGirt tell us in the fighter meetings? I'd rather fight a puncher where you take one thing away instead of a smart boxer. He's got the smart boxer tonight, and Valdez has few answers, although he lands a nice left hook and he's hurt. Down goes Lopez here in round 7.
Take that play away and make this young man move to his right.
What did Buddy McGirt tell us in the fighter meetings? I'd rather fight a puncher where you take one thing away instead of a smart boxer. He's got the smart boxer tonight, and Valdez has few answers, although he lands a nice left hook and he's hurt. Down goes Lopez here in round 7.
I believe that Valdez cannot fight backing up.
And we just missed the left hook that Oscar Valdez landed, but it's his signature lead left hook that he loves to throw. He's been throwing it all night, but it finally landed right there.
Right on the chin.
Right on the nose, right on the chin. And Lopez felt it. He got hurt, and Valdez followed up. Here we see another angle. Just took his legs from him. Jab. Right hand, we had already landed the left hook right there. And I'm glad Valdez didn't land that shot right there.
Oh, yeah.
Because we may be having a different discussion right now. But it finally landed right there.
Right on the chin.
Right on the nose, right on the chin. And Lopez felt it. He got hurt, and Valdez followed up. Here we see another angle. Just took his legs from him.
Got the nose bleeding now from Adam Lopez. He's having trouble breathing. The whole demeanor of Lopez has changed here in the 7th round. Big right hand from Oscar Valdez. Big combinations from the Mexican fighter. And in steps Russell Mora with just seconds left in round 7 to stop the fight, which was very competitive. Too early, in my opinion.
Now here's the second knockdown. You know, the champion, Valdez, Oscar Valdez, he smells blood right here. You know, I don't think I agree with that stoppage right there. It was a little bit too premature in my liking. But you can see the death blows that he's throwing here, Valdez, trying to get the young man up out of here. And the referee stops in. I think he sees enough, but I didn't see enough. I wanted to see if he could continue. I thought he could continue. He was standing. He was in this fight. He should have had the opportunity to finish this fight, Lopez.
Lopez did deserve the opportunity to finish. He was lucid.
He earned it, Bernardo.
He sure did.
And I like Russell Mora, man. He's doing the best he can. He's trying to, care for the fighter in real time. But I thought, Lopez deserved a shot to keep fighting. It's not Valdez's fault. He did his job.
Yes.
He came on, and, he deserved to get his hand raised tonight. I just would have liked to see the fight go a little bit longer.
I mean, when you think about it, Russell Mora did warn Lopez, hey, show me something. He's looking out for his safety. But nonetheless,
in my liking, But you can see the death blows that he's throwing here, Valdez, trying to get the young man up out of here.